Hello everyone, happy holidays. I hope you had a great time without me. Hello my friends, it has been a hot minute since I uploaded a video, so welcome back to my channel. I decided to just kind of take a little bit of a break, if I'm being honest. I don't know if you can kind of tell in the way my voice is right now, but I am still getting over being sick. I still am constantly blowing my nose, and it's going on like 2 or 3 weeks at this point of me being ill. So flu season sucks. Everyone get your vaccinations so that we don't have to deal with this nonsense. Even though I took a break from filming and from, doing my TBR game for the month of December, I have been reading a lot. I've been really enjoying my reading time. That's just been completely mood reads. It's been really fun. But I also am really excited to get back to my beautiful TBR game. So if this is your first time at my channel, hi, hello, my name is Katie, I'm a Marshwiggle, and every month I play a TBR game. The name of my game is Bookish Blossoms, and so the theme of my game is nature, mostly flowers, but you'll see. Later in the video you will see my board. And basically the way that it breaks down is that every color of flower or other type of symbol that I have on my board corresponds with a different genre. So for example, purple flowers means that I read a fantasy. Red or pink flowers means I read a romance. Succulents mean I read a horror. I will obviously let you know when I land on something what it means, what the prompt is before I pick the book that I'm reading for the month. I have some special spots on my board. They are insects, and these insects correspond with some TBR cards that I made. And these TBR cards have really specific prompts on them. So for example, read a book that your partner has picked for you. Read a book that is 600 pages or more. Read a book that is set in an urban environment, stuff like that. And last but not least, I am by nature a very fickle creature. And so at the beginning of the month, I can start with the best of intentions and pick a book and be like, yes, this is what I'm gonna read. And then halfway through the month, I'm like, actually, I don't wanna read that book anymore. Or I start reading it and I don't like it and I wanna read something else. I have made the executive decision with this game so that it is doable for me as a reader, that as long as the prompts are completed by the end of the month, that's all that matters. If I don't end up using the book that I highlight for you guys in my video and I end up doing something else, that's fine. As long as the prompt is being completed, that's all that matters. I think that's everything. Let's start the game. This is roll number 1. And that's an 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10.
11. We got a sci-fi. Okay, so we got an orange flower. And orange flowers mean that I read a sci-fi prompt. And I can't remember the last time I read a sci-fi novel. It's been a minute, but I am definitely going to finish The Themis Files, Only Human by Sylvain Neuvel. I am scared to read this one because this author has proven that they're fine with killing off main characters. Like, they're just fine with it. These books are incredible. I really wanna just put an asterisk next to my recommendation. You have to listen to this on audiobook. This is not a book that I would recommend that you read, like physically read. This is an audiobook listen for sure. It is probably the best audiobook series I've ever listened to. caveat Jim Dale's reading of Harry Potter. I've already said that. Oh God, I didn't even tell you what it's about. It's sci-fi. It's aliens, it's robots. This is a series where I think the less you know, the better going into it. It's my opinion. But anyway, I'm going to read Only Human by Sylvain Neuvel to fulfill my sci-fi prompt. This is roll number 2. And that's a 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13. And purple flower means fantasy. All right, roll number 2. We got a purple flower, which I've said previously means fantasy. So I'm going to read Entranced by the Basilisks by Lillian Lark. This is a Kindle Unlimited book. This is the 3rd book in a monster romance series that I am starting to enjoy. I read the previous book, which was all about gargoyles, and it was delightful. Gave it 4 stars. It was a fun read. And I've been really looking forward to reading this. And this actually literally just dropped on Kindle Unlimited. I am definitely going to read Entranced by the Basilisks. This is about snake men. Totally checks that fantasy box. Very excited. I'm not expecting this to be the best thing ever, but I am expecting to have a lot of fun while I read it. So yes, very excited. Let's go to the 3rd roll. This is roll number 3. That's a 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14, 15. Yellow flowers mean I read a poetry collection or a play. And I actually just picked up a poetry collection while I was browsing at my local bookstore. I am going to read Sorrow. And this is a bilingual poetry collection by Claribel Alegria. I also just adore the theme and the topic of grief and death in literature generally, but in poetry specifically. It is such a good thing to write poetry about. So I'm delighted. I am really happy that I got this prompt. When I first got it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm in the mood for reading poetry or a play. But then I looked at my shelves. I remember that I bought this and I was like, okay, yes, this is gonna be awesome. Very excited. I think I'm gonna really love this. Let's go to the next roll. This is roll number 4. And that's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, where are my TBR cards? Hold on. Okay, I found them. Let's see what we get. Ooh, yes, a 5-star prediction. Yay! Okay, so for roll number 4, we got ourselves a TBR card, and I specifically have to read a book that I think is going to be a 5-star prediction, and I am gonna do it. This is another one where I have been putting off reading this book, and for very similar reasons as Only Human by Sylvain Neuvel, to be perfectly honest with you, because I can tell we're about to make a turn in this series, and I am so nervous for what's gonna happen with my beloved characters. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna read the next volume of Spy Family. This is ripe for shenanigans and, like, you know, you're possibly almost accidentally killing Twilight. So we'll see. But I know this is gonna be a 5-star read. Regardless of what happens, I have given 5 stars to all of them, I think. Maybe not the first one, because I think the first one didn't move quickly enough for me, but holy crud, I love this series. These books are incredible. I know this is gonna be a 5-star read. So I'm reading volume 8. Volume 8 of Spy Family by Tetsuya Endo. And I'm so nervous, but I know I know I just need to sit down and do it, and I'm gonna love it, and it's gonna be a 5-star experience. Anyway, let's go to the next roll. All right, this is roll number 5. Woohoo! That's a 19.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
17, 18. And that means we're done. And that means we pull one more TBR card. A Goodreads Award winner. Oh, that actually works out great. For my last roll, that was a big number. That was really exciting. And I have to read a Goodreads Award winner. And this is in any category. I took a break. I looked up the Goodreads awards, and I specifically looked at the ones for 2022, the ones that just came out, the ones that I just voted on. And I am going to read the winner of the children's and middle grade section because it's a picture book, and I love picture books, and I especially love picture books about introverts like me. I'm going to read I Am Quiet, A Story for the Introvert in All of Us by Andy Powers and Betsy Peterson. This, like I said, was the winner of the children's / middle grade category. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they put those two categories together, but whatever, I don't care. This looks great. Very excited to read this with my kid. My kid is not an introvert. They are very, very much an extrovert, but I am excited to read this with them so that I can, you know, maybe explain more about how mommy and daddy work, because mommy and daddy are very much introverts. So those are my 5 prompts that I have to read for the month of January. I am actually delighted with the prompts that I got this month. I think this month is going to be a great reading month. Please stay tuned for my best books of 2022 video, and also the books that I'm really excited to read in 2023. I hope that you have a great start to your new year. I hope that you have a great reading month, and thank you so much for being here with me today. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and have a great day. Bye.